Today we're going to talk about how to set up your independent reading journals for the quarter. Your independent reading journals will be done on Microsoft Teams. Reading journals will be assigned once per quarter, and you will find that under the Assignments tab in Teams. Once you open the Assignments tab and click on the Reading Journals assignment, you'll be opening a new document on Microsoft Word, saving it as Reading Journals Quarter 1, and you will keep adding to that document throughout the quarter. You will be adding 2 reading journal entries per week to that reading journal document. At the end of the quarter, you will upload the completed entries for a grade by the end of the marking period. There will be a due date announced. Every quarter, we will redo this, except that second quarter, your document would be Reading Journals Quarter 2, for third quarter, Reading Journals Quarter 3, and then fourth quarter, Reading Journals Quarter 4. When you are in your document and you set up your reading journals, we are going to ask that you put a heading on each page that you have a reading journal on. The heading will look like it is over here on the left. You will put the title of the book you are reading, the time and date you are reading the book, an approximate amount of pages read, journal number, and we will number the journals 1 through 15 for each quarter. A topic, you will have a pre-selected list of topics to pick from that I will provide you with, and then a response to the topic. Your response will be about 7 sentences in length, and a good way to remember that is that you're in 7th grade, so responses should be 7 sentences in length. You can only use each topic up to 2 times per quarter, and we really want to try to spread out the heading as you see on the left. Do not try to squish all the categories together on one line, or it becomes a little bit muddled and difficult to read. And we would ask that you try to separate it out to be about 1 entry per page. Here's an example that we can read along together. In this example, the student read the book Divergent by Veronica Roth. That student read a little bit on Monday, September 8th in Learning Lab and Tuesday, September 9th from about 8:30 to 9 o'clock. The approximate amount of pages read is about 30, and this is Journal 1. The topic that the person chose was to explain a character's problem and offer advice. Here is a sample response that is 7 sentences in length. Tris, the main character in Divergent, is concerned about being a divergent. She is afraid that the other factions will find out about her. She is hiding her true identity by becoming part of Dauntless. She seems like she is good at being dauntless, except that, physically, she is not very strong. She needs to become better at fighting. My advice for her would be to keep practicing. She needs to work harder than everyone else in order to survive. Again, noting that all responses should be at least 7 sentences in length, this response would get full credit. You will find the topics that you can choose from right in Microsoft Teams. You can find it either as a file in the actual assignment tab itself or up in the general files when you first open your team. I will keep it there in those 2 different spots to make sure you have easy access to it. The topics are separated by genre, so we have topics for fiction and topics for nonfiction for you to choose from. For first quarter, the book that we ask for you to read should be fiction. In second quarter, we ask that you choose a nonfiction book. In third quarter, you will choose a historical fiction book, and you may use the fiction topics. For the fourth quarter, we allow you to choose based on your preference of any of those genres. Our librarian, Mrs. Rossitano, will give us information about a book app called Sora, available through the Middle School Pioneer Library, and can also be linked up to public accounts. We will use that app to help us download books on our tablet, and we can also check out classroom books, and eventually we'll be able to check out paperback books from the library again. If you have a book at home that you are interested in reading, that is fine as long as it matches the genre of that quarter. Please let me know if you have any questions.